The Doctrine of Justification. The testimony of Scripture presents justification as a decisive, finished act of God, grounded entirely in his righteousness and revealed through the faithfulness of Jesus Christ. It is not a process unfolding through human effort, nor a status gradually attained, but a declaration issued from the divine court, rooted in covenant fulfillment and established in history. From the beginning, the promise of righteousness apart from law stood as a witness to God's intention. Abraham believed God, and it was counted to him as righteousness. This reckoning was not based on works, nor conditioned upon adherence to a system of commandments, but was anchored in trust toward what God would accomplish. The law, coming later, did not nullify the promise, but served a temporary and purposeful role, exposing sin and magnifying transgression until the appointed time of fulfillment. The prophets spoke of a coming righteousness, not derived from human obedience, but granted by God himself. They anticipated a covenant unlike the former, one in which iniquity would be remembered no more. This expectation pointed forward to a climactic moment in redemptive history when sin would be dealt with decisively, not symbolically, and reconciliation would be fully realized. In the fullness of time, this righteousness was revealed through Jesus Christ. His obedience unto death stood in contrast to the disobedience of Adam. Where condemnation came through one man, justification came through another. His faithfulness accomplished what the law could not achieve, as the weakness of the flesh rendered the law incapable of producing righteousness. Through his death, sin was condemned. Through his resurrection, life was established. Justification, therefore, is not contingent upon human response as a contributing factor, but rests entirely upon the completed work of Christ. It is God who justifies, declaring righteousness on the basis of what has been accomplished. The courtroom language employed throughout Scripture underscores this reality. The verdict has been rendered, the charges have been removed, and the accused stands acquitted. The epistles further unfold this truth by contrasting the old covenant system with the new. Under the former, there was continual remembrance of sins, repeated sacrifices, and an unending cycle that testified to its incompleteness. Under the latter, there is a single offering that perfects forever those for whom it was made. The transition from one covenant to another marks the movement from anticipation to fulfillment, from shadow to substance. This justification is described as a present reality in the writings of the apostles, yet it is also tied to a specific historical transition. The passing away of the old covenant order and the establishment of the new signified the full manifestation of what had been promised. What was once awaited became realized. What was once partial became complete. The righteousness of God, revealed apart from the law, stands as a testament to his faithfulness. It does not fluctuate with human performance, nor does it depend upon ongoing efforts to maintain it. It is a gift, granted freely, secured eternally, and grounded unshakably in the finished work of Christ. Thus, justification is not merely a theological concept, but a declaration rooted in fulfilled promise, accomplished redemption, and established righteousness. It speaks of a completed act, a settled reality, and a righteousness that stands independent of human striving, resting entirely in what God has done.